Hey guys, what's up? It's KlaireeBerry and I'm here today. I'm so sorry you guys were last today. Last but not least, we're doing the Cancer moon energy for earth signs. So again, it doesn't matter if you're Cancer, we're all in Cancer moon, okay? It doesn't matter if you're an earth, sun, moon, rising, ascendant, north node, south node, cusp, cross watcher. What else is there? I like to do Mars and Venus. Some people like Mercury as well. It's just whatever. Okay? It's also anybody else who doesn't even know if they have any of that in their sign or doesn't know if their person that they're watching for might have that in their sign. Just take what resonates. Just keep an open mind. See what flows with you. But yeah, we actually entered into the Cancer moon at 5:45 in the morning today on Saturday. So we're only going to be in this throughout tonight and then tomorrow and then a little bit on Monday morning until about 11:30 when we go into the Leo moon. Okay. So natural progression of things. We're also building up from moving from the Leo moon, sun. It's a little bit late to be doing this video, but that's okay. Like I said, going into Scorpio moon, we've got numerous aspects still in Libra, moving into Scorpio, some already headed into Sagittarius. So, we're just in this sort of energy of all these intermingling energies, and I love the intermingling. I love the relationships between everything. So honestly, I have basically every single deck out right now, and I couldn't decide. Normally I am told what to choose in one way or another, and that did not happen. So I'm just going to kind of go intuitively like I do. Welcome to the reading. Like I said, take what resonates and ditch what doesn't. So I hope you guys are having a great weekend so far. And we will jump right in. This also doesn't have to be just for this weekend. It can be whenever you're watching it or, again, whenever it resonates with you, okay? Archangel Gabriel, nurture. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling this today, okay? Nurturing other children and nurturing your own inner child. Very much both important right now for you, okay? I feel like it's almost like one will, beget the other. Okay? Like taking care of other children helps you to kind of learn about what your own inner child might need. Okay? So I always notice the crown too in this one. And it's just all about making yourself your priority. And sometimes that means making your inner child your priority. So don't shy away from this work. I can't say it enough. I just had a breakdown in the last video because of how potent, you can hear it in my voice, how potent this inner child healing work that I did today was. Sometimes it's a little bit lighter, on the shadow work side, and sometimes it's very freaking deep. And today it was. And it does. It helps to know how to nurture other people, other children, to know how to nurture your own. It just does. So it might come more naturally to to some people than others. Okay? So stay fluid and we'll figure out how to make it work for you if you need help. I have consultations. I have private readings. I have a direct coaching club, lifetime, one payment coaching club for life, unlimited, as many questions. And yeah, so I'm going to pull some moon energy as well here. Bring love into the situation. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay. Trying to get to autofocus. Probably a setting. I don't know. Is there a setting I need to change? I'm not good with tech stuff. Yeah, bring love into the situation. And this, she's pouring, she's naked and she's in the water. So she's obviously being very transparent with herself. She's being she's delving into her subconscious, not just her, conscious everyday thoughts. Okay. But she's also she's very free, because of this work that she's doing. And she is pouring it, she's pouring it out. But again, it's this idea that it's this endless love. She's giving love because she knows that she is receiving love, and she's receiving it. She knows she's receiving it because she's giving it to herself. So it's bring love into the situation. Yeah, spread love to others, give love to others, even if they might not even need it. And again, it's not, put yourself in harm's way, or, be naive and give love in that way. You can still give love and have boundaries. That's one thing that I think a lot of twin flames don't necessarily make as clear as they could. I think the boundaries are honestly very underrated, okay? But you still can give love, even if you're holding boundaries. And sometimes that's the absolute best way to go about things. So she's filling up other people's love cups. She's supporting other people, but she knows she's supporting herself first. That's how she can even support other people and give other people that love, okay? So let's go ahead and take some animal energy as well, and then I'm going to take some overlines from different decks, just like maybe one or two, just kind of whatever speaks to me. Ladybug, time of good fortune and abundance. So be willing to receive all good things in your life. And this kind of has been a theme, even though we haven't got this exact card, which I'm feeling is really, really fall, really folly, okay? Fall colors. This is good healing energy. It's a time of good fortune and abundance. So it's opening yourself up to receive. I mean, I can't tell you. I always am saying, we're wired for bliss. We're made to be happy. But it's like, it doesn't seem that way in our daily life. And I can see how people would hear that and be like, yeah, whatever, Claire. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, it's actually true. Like, the reason why you're not getting the results you want, getting the love you want, getting the good fortune and abundance that you want is because you're somehow blocking it. And you might be like, no, I'm not fucking blocking it because I want it. And you don't realize some of the things you're doing even to try to get it are pushing it away. You're like overcompensating. You're like I always say putting some desperation energy onto it. Or it could be, nothing that you're doing in necessarily, in regards to the actual thing that you want. It could just be that you're blocking it in other ways. That is a mindset or a belief or something that came in from, years ago or whatever that you need to deal with and fix that thought and that emotion surrounding that thought. And again, that's what the program's all about. So check out the program. All right, bring love into the situation. We're nurturing our own inner children and receiving all these good things that are coming to us. Okay, I am going to take 2 from this one. Okay, just the overlying energy for the earth signs before we get started. 2. Okay, got the Hanged Man, which I've gotten at the end of just about every reading. Every reading? Maybe, I don't know. I'd have to go back and look. And then we get the 7 of Cups. Okay. So we're going to deal with this in a minute. I'm going to take 1 from the Crystal Visions. Just 1. Let's make it a good one, people. Let's do this. All right. We're moving into something. We're changing. There's definitely change in the air. Ooh. And I've also got the Fool. Couple of different times. Okay. This was reversed, so it's like it's very important to pay attention to the message of this, or it is coming in the future. But I think it's just very important, is kind of how I'm feeling right now. Very important that we are able to take this leap regarding our, this abundance that we want, regarding this transformation that we're in, regarding following our passion, and also it's it's going within and healing, doing this healing work, doing this inner work, following our true higher selves. Okay, but this also tells me that we are not, and this, well, these both are basically telling us, the same thing here, that we're kind of in between. We haven't started on this new, we've started on the transformation as a whole, but we kind of feel a little bit stuck. It's like, should we or should we? What should we do? Where do we turn? What is the next step? We're just not sure. And it may be that we've been feeling like this for quite some time now. What is my passion? What is going to heal me? What is going to heal us? What is going to get me what I want? Okay. And this is different. This is very interesting. 7 of Cups. Okay. So we have our normal, like distractions, choices, all these great things, could be negative, positive, whatever, like however you want to see it. But then we have this whole nother issue going on down here. Okay, so she is looking in the mirror that he is holding. Okay, and he is showing her herself as she gets older. I freaking love this, you guys. Oh my gosh, I just can't even. Look at this little old lady in the mirror. Okay. She's like, oh my, why are you showing this to me? It's almost like you gotta act, you gotta get while the getting's good, and this is kind of this do not delay, do the work today energy. Like, why would you want to wait to get closer to everything you've ever freaking wanted? And this is why I feel like I don't care that I'm just saying the same thing in a lot of my videos, or it seems like that. I know there's like interjectories here and there and different things for different people and whatnot, but this is amazing. She's got a passion and she wants to act on it, but she's also being distracted. She's got her housework. She's got her temptations. She's got the unknown, the fears. She's got the vanity. She's got the success. She's got the power. She's got like all of these different aspects of herself, like we all do. But it's kind of like this vision that is like, if you don't act now, if you don't start now, when are you going to do this? When are you going to make time? I always think about that quote about meditation, like if you're too busy to meditate, then you need it the most. And it's kind of like, yeah, if you're too busy to focus on your passion, you probably need to focus on it the most. Okay? Because it's very easy to get sidetracked in this life. It's very easy to get off on this tangent and that one and this, dead end, basically. This dead end, that dead end. It's like that. We always hear about the wide road, the wide road or the narrow road, the narrow road or the path less beaten, whatever. It's like, that's obviously the road we want to go down, but the wide road is just so vast and it's so easy to follow. So you think you're on the right road and then it's like, oh, dead end. Got to go find that right road, that narrow road again. And it's like, if you do this work, if you heed the messages in this reading, you're going to be able to know, you're going to be able to carpe that fucking DM. You know what I mean? You're going to be able to do the damn thing. Take advantage of your life the way that life should be lived. This is a divine opportunity that we all have. And it is being stolen from us. It is being taken. I look around at some of the people that I see, and I know that they are not living up to their potential. And that pains me so much. It makes me so sad to see these vastly unhealthy people giving all their money, all their choices in life revolve around them literally being able to get their drugs and get their health care. Okay. And it's like they have to work a certain place. They have to do a certain thing. And it's like, yeah, okay, is this aging? Is this life? Or is this some kind of trap that they're setting for us? Okay. Just my perspective. Take it or leave it. But the fact is that it all goes together. Okay. The feeling of being stuck with the Hanged Man. Okay. We're trapped. We're stuck. We don't know how to get ourselves loose. But really, we have the power. We just kind of forgot, we just have to refigure it out again. Okay. Being between the 0 and the 1, or, the negatives and the positives, being between, where do I go? Like, what do I do? Like, am I starting this new beginning or not? Am I going this way or that way? And it's like, you kind of like almost don't even know how profound your choices are. And you really don't know, when it's really like, how do you know for sure, when you're going to take that leap? But you can know. You can cut through, the fog, and you can cut through all of these all of these distractions. It just takes you kind of looking in the mirror and realizing, that you are a mortal being. A lot of us don't like to really even think about that. We don't like to realize that on a daily basis. It kind of bums us out and kills our vibe. But the true growth, is knowing that, we're not going to last forever. If we're going to do this shit, we better do it now, right? Okay, I'm going to take one from here as well. Just one. Okay, maybe two. Okay. Yep, we're going for two. Okay. Yeah. So still kind of like this is a new beginning. We've been thinking about, we've been planning it out. You're going over your plans with a fine-tooth comb. You're figuring out things. And I really feel like we are like making efforts and making changes to our plans, to our passions, like figuring it out. Like, it's almost like this program, like you just start it. You just have to start it. You just have to sit down and plan it and do it and just flow with the go and whatever comes to you at any given time, write it down, make it happen, make it into these plans that you're keeping, in your little special little notebook, protected in your breastplate, you know what I mean? Or pocket or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, take care of it, plan it, set the date. And it's like everything up until this time you're going to be, and I'm not talking literally like set a date. I'm talking about the energies here. Like you're looking forward to this time. And when this happens, then it's all going to go from there. The rest of your life is going to be changed and different. Okay. But you got to get over that hump. You got to actually make it happen. Okay. You got to act. These are wands. So you got to get through that door. You got to leave the past behind. And you got to say, yes, I'm doing this and I'm doing it now. You got to commit, basically. Okay. There's going to be a lot of growth. There's a lot of growth that really wants to happen, I feel like. That is right there for you. A lot of good feelings, a lot of good, again, growth and just all of this stuff. But it's like, are you aware? Are you giving yourself space, time, energy, whatever resources, energy that you need to be accepting? It's kind of like back to, where is it? Which one was it? Yeah, kind of like this one. Being willing to receive. Same energy. Okay. I love the second witness. That's why I like doing the, like different cards, because you get like the same message in just a slightly different way. So it really kind of, it's like the nails it in there, like brings it home. Okay. So let's get started. And again, I already did actually pull one of these as well. So that will be our first card, which is a little interesting way to do this. Okay. Let's get into it, y'all. Enough overlying. Ooh, enough over. Ooh. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, a lot of the same cards again, as that always happens for me. Same readings. I shuffle. You see me shuffle. Wow. I'm just going to say wow. Okay. Let's get this organized a little bit. Okay, so definitely right. I mean, this full card could not have been more correct. Right in the middle of a crossroads. Which way do I go? Do I go this way? Do I go that way? Basically a new beginning. In all ways, in one way, shape, or form. Okay? So we are definitely having movement. Okay? It's almost like we're moving. We've been moving, but are we getting anywhere? Carry your passion with you. That healing is going to help you. This growth is going to help you. You're acting on some things. Okay? Yeah, still, this Three of Cups is like all over the place. But it's a different. Okay? We're coming away. I feel like we're coming away from being a little bit sorrowful, being a little bit in the past. And this might be a process, and again, this could be in the past a little bit, 2 weeks, 2 days, 2 months, whatever. But I'm feeling like, okay, we might be having some good times, trying to distract ourselves, getting in maybe with some parties or, seasonal types of events. And it's like, okay, we're just almost trying to cover it up in a way, it's like, did this really happen? It's like we're running away from it. Are we running away from our problems here? Are we covering it up? Like, we really shouldn't do that. We kind of have to face it. We kind of have to face it if we're going to change. You know, it can be fun to like let off some steam or whatever for a while, but you know, you don't want to get on that plateau and stuck on that plateau. You know what I mean? You have to, I'm getting the sense of, okay, I just got this thing. She's got her feet here on these rocks, okay? So most people are going to be like, okay, this is not very comfortable. You know, you're walking. I mean, she's not walking, but if she did get up, like, well, you're walking on these rocks, okay? It's not as comfortable as one might think. And you can, you know, probably apply this to a lot of different situations, but actually if she gets up and starts walking on these rocks, it's going to be a massage. It's going to be therapeutic. Okay. So it's like taking these steps that you know you need to take. Like, you sat down, you've thought about it enough. Now it's time to show the universe that you're ready. You're ready to receive all the good things in your life. You have to understand this is a time of good fortune and abundance. You have to understand you are safe to make this next move. Have that faith. And know, basically, it's having enough faith in what you're doing and what your next move is. And that's why we do the shadow work on the playlist that I have. It's just my program on the playlist. You learn how to do the inner child healing and the switch work so that you can basically know what the hell you're doing. Again, here, same exact card. Again, second freaking witness. Am I right? This is very powerful reading. Okay. We're taking advantage of this situation. There's a lot of strategy too here. And it's a lot of, oh, you know, you're just going to have to make decisions. You're just going to have to jump. You're just going to have to figure it out. And, you know, if you fail or if you make a mistake, you're going to have to figure it out from there. It's like it's like an action movie, you know, where it's like, oh my gosh, how is he going to get out of this? There's no way he's going to get out of this. There's like 50 million people about to kill him. Like, what are you going to do? You know, and it's like, okay, not saying that's the actual situation, but it's just like the energy is like, what's your next move now? You got to think on your toes. You got to figure it out. Sometimes you can't plan everything out. You know what I mean? But you can always adapt, and you can always stay in communication with your own higher self and your higher powers and your inner child. And, you know, that is how you will get to this point, okay, where you have the things that you want. You're making ripples out there. You're affecting it. You know, you're taking care of the children. You're taking care of the inner children. You're taking care of everybody. You have enough to give to everybody. And your wheels are turning. You know, it's like your coins and all that is right, but your you know, your habits are right. Your physical health over time is right. It's just all fitting together. You know, when just life is just going well. You know, it's like, yeah, you can get better. I mean, you could probably, you know, get more clear view or whatever, but it's like, for now, we're just going to enjoy. We're just going to enjoy this life. And that will come, you know, that happiness and contentedness in many areas. I mean, it's such a great feeling. I think it's what we all like strive for to a certain extent. Should it be our ultimate life's goal? No, but it's a goal from coming, you know, where we were of this feeling of, you know, sadness and regret. So it's a huge milestone. It's a huge accomplishment. Okay. And I think it really comes from like recognizing your passion too. A lot of this is just finding out what your true passion is, merging the healing and the passion, I feel like is huge right now. Okay. So you got to know what you want, and you got to be willing to take that first step and go get it. Okay. And we still have the Justice card coming through for our Libras. Again, this is go within. This is that passion. This is thinking with your third eye. So like actually, you know, rising above, rising beyond. This is about balancing out the energies of your passion and your higher self and your, you know, going within, making time for this, putting yourself first, balancing your relationship with others, not overcompensating, not dropping everything at the drop of a hat just to be with them and just to see them just because you want to see them. Well, no, you know, sometimes you need to fill your own self up first. You know what I mean? Okay, it's about doing the work and letting go of what is not serving you. Health-wise, I think it's huge. I think, again, this codependency issue, you need to be able to work on your own right now and go within on your own and do the shadow work on your own. Okay? focusing on yourself is like the best thing I think we can almost do right now. It's going to help you have clarity, and it's really going to help you to start this big new beginning that we have coming. And again, right in the middle of this. Okay, so up until this point, it's kind of been what we're building up to, what's in the past, what's going on. But now we're kind of moving into the part of the reading where we're coming into, again, this new beginning. Okay, this now to the future. Okay, so right now, it's like we're on the precipice of this great new beginning, and we can see, like, what would this be like if we go down this road? You know, should we do it? But I think you know, and it feels good. And it's also like, I commend you for doing work if you've been doing any type of shadow work or inner child healing, because it seems like you are, because these are new beginnings in your actions, your health, and your pentacles. So all of your habitual energy that comes and returns to you. It's the external coming back. It's not the internal going out. It's the external kind of, it's the boomerang effect, you know, like when what you threw back out is coming back around for you. You know what I mean? So we're looking at a new way of living. Okay? You're looking at each of your way of doing things and saying, does that still serve me? Do I still need to do that? Maybe I should just spend my time, energy, money, everything, you know, on something else. Okay, so don't be afraid to go there and do that and think those thoughts, because we have some definitely old thoughts that we can let go of, definitely old belief structures and systems that we can let go of, that when we let go of these things, we'll be able to kind of open our eyes and see a lot clearer. And not only that, but oh gosh, got another ace, but be able to manifest so much better and balance ourselves out so much better. Just get what we want, okay? And then, of course, we had another Seven of Cups. Again, already had the Seven of Cups, loving it. So we kind of already touched on that, and this is a clarifier for a new beginning. So let's just say, you know, cutting down the fluff in our lives right now is going to be a good thing. What can go? What do we not need to focus on? Because, again, I always talk about opportunity cost. Whatever you're focusing on is going to take away energy, whatever kind of energy it is, from another aspect of your life, okay? So that's why it's so important to figure out what really matters to you, what you really want, what your real passion really truly is, so that you can start to come into this new beginning. And just follow your bliss to do that. Just follow your true bliss. Again, you might have to step back. You know, that's the whole thing is in this. You know, this person is stepping back. You know, they're not absorbed. They're not up in this, all this, doing this, in it. They're stepping back and saying, okay, let's get a clear picture, okay? Let's evaluate or reevaluate. And this is how you move forward with what you want. This is how you have only right action. I mean, we always tell ourselves that we have only right action coming into our lives and happening in our lives, but this is like actually allowing it and making that your intention and lifestyle, okay? So yes, we are, and making sure you have pure intentions, I think, is important too for this new beginning. It's not letting your ego run things, and it's definitely when you do your shadow work, you are calling yourself out sometimes, you know, oh, I'm being a judgy bitch, you know, like, why? You know, like, and flip it and figure it out and go from there. Our eyes can definitely stand to be opened here. And I think we're going to come into this faith with we had the Fool card, and it's like, yeah, okay, so what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Once you do a little bit of shadow work and you really commit to these new beginnings and you kind of are picking and choosing like what energy, once you figure that out, like what things you need to focus on right now, what are the most important, prioritize, and you do some of that shadow work and help you figure this out, then you're going to know, everything's going to feel like you're not going to be in this confused, Seven of Cups energy anymore. What do I do? Do I jump? Do I not jump? You're going to know, and your faith will guide you. Okay. So understand that. And when you carry that love with you, like that's all you need, but of course going in and doing the inner child healing too takes you to a point where, again, you're going to figure out, it helps you. All the shadow work helps you figure out all this stuff that like what is important. Okay. So it's going to help you get what you want out of life, and not just on a superficial level, on a daily freedom-based level, on a lifestyle level, a health level, mental health, like long-term just living and taking care of everything. You know, be really proud of who you are. And be proud that you're bringing along, you know, the bloodline too. Be proud of your ancestors and know that your ancestors are behind you. They are cheering you on. They want you to get everything. That's the thing. We tend to be told and taught that, oh, your desires are so shallow or impure or this and that. And it's like, no, like when it comes down to it and you really figure out what you really truly want out of life, truly, then you just know. You know, you just know. And I feel like all of the forces out there, all the energies will like align to help you get it. And that helps you like solidify, you know, your knowing even further. Okay. So to wrap this up, you know, it's not, doing this work is not going to ever, it's not going to make everything perfect. It's not going to make everything, like every single little thing okay, but it's really going to empower you to be able to make the best out of any single situation. You're going to be able to curtail your reactions where you used to react negatively. You're going to be able to be like doing the efficient, correct, right thing to do, because you're going to put yourself at a higher place. You know, you're going to know you are the queen. You know, even if you have to appoint yourself here, you are queen because of the way you carry yourself. And it's all because of the way you think about yourself. And that helps you to set boundaries in life, which helps you to get what you want. Oh gosh, I'm about to knock my water over. Okay. And you know, power, it's not about power. Power is like a force where you're taking from other people. You're forcing it. But the inner force, like the true power, I feel like the really strong strength is for you to kind of use this inner power and just, you show people how to treat you. What you accept, that's how you teach others. You know, if you accept something, people will do it. People will give an inch. If you give an inch, they will take a mile. That's just human nature. So it's kind of this energy of, like I said, you decide how people treat you. If they're not treating you in a way, you know, for what you deserve, cut them loose. Don't engage. You don't owe them anything. Okay? Bring love into the situation. Love you, bless you, get the fuck out. You know what I mean? And that's about loving yourself. And that's going to bring you love, bring external love. You know, whether you want love from your children, your family, your significant other, your dog, like whatever, I don't care. It's when you love yourself first, truly, not just, oh, gonna have a bubble bath, like I always say, you know. It's about showing up for yourself. Those setting boundaries is self-love, you know. Finding, you know, doing the inner healing is self-love. Finding this inner power, being good to yourself on a regular basis. It's all inner. You know, it's all self-love. And the more you love yourself, the more other people are going to love you. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And I keep getting the tower moment at the end. So that is interesting. You know, I feel like it's a little bit of I feel like it's a very minor tower because it's always coming in at the end. It's coming in. It's kind of like a warning. Like if you run from this, if you don't move into this period of self-love and this new life and this new, you know, behavior and lifestyle of putting yourself first before everything else, filling up your own love cup before you fill others in a true holistic way, not just, again, this self-pampering, I'm going to go see a movie, you know, this and that, truly getting deep. You know, if you don't do that, then you're going to continue to have tower moments. That's all it is. It's nothing new. It's nothing big. Okay. And we've got every single ace. You guys got every single ace. That's a 1, 1, 1, 1. So maybe that we have this twin flame situation going on. Okay, maybe that some of this manifestation is helping you manifest this relationship as you really want to see it and birthing it. You know, we got that big heart there. It's just popping out. Okay, so we may have some issues with the relationship, but when we do the inner child healing, we're able to, again, bring our best self to the table. We're able to heal these old wounds that may have caused, you know, subsequent wounds and just more, you know, I don't want to say trauma even, but just like every drama, I guess we could say trauma or drama, you know, it's stuff that gets in the way of you and your partner living the life that you want to live. Okay. So when you nurture yourself and your own inner child, you actually are showing others how to show up for themselves, whether you're actually talking about it or not. Just your energy of going through it actually shows others what to do and how to care for themselves. Okay, how to heal their own selves as well. When you're a queen, when you stand up for yourself and have this dignity that nobody can ever take from you, you are shining your light for others. Okay, and again, you are so wrapped up in love. Your angels, your energies, your ancestors, they're all supporting you, just like in this picture. You are like the little baby Jesus. You know what I mean? You are so important. You are so necessary, and you don't know how many entities are cheering you on, and very important ones at that. So don't ever doubt that you are very, very necessary. Don't ever doubt that you are wired for bliss, that you are bringing, wonderful things into this world, and that the energy that you are operating on needs to stay pure. It needs to stay clean. It needs to stay moving. You know what I mean? And you really need to be open and be aware of these kind of ancestral and different energies, so that you can look for signs, and they'll help you kind of navigate and figure out in these cloudy waters and figure out what you want. And of course, sticking to love, again, is always going to help you as well. But just get excited, and do some inner child healing work and shadow work. I have the playlist. It's just called My Program. Still free right now as of time of posting. If you don't see the playlist, go to KlaireeBerry.com and check it out, and you can figure out how to get it. But this is I always want to say it's a critical time, but then critical sounds so harsh. It's just like, it's definitely an opportune time. We'll just put it that way. It's an opportune time to take that leap, to get things moving, to start this new beginning. And like I said, you not only had a lot of new different, new beginning cards, but you had all 4 aces. So it's huge. So again, stay open, stay in communication, not even just open to, again, your angels and different energies, but open to your own feelings, open to your own self. And that's what, again, some of the shadow work and inner child healing can really help you with. And it's just so important. And it's really the way to really truly bring love to yourself, and to truly understand yourself, and to truly know yourself, and to truly empower yourself. To me, it's the only way. So let me know if you have any questions. Again, Direct Coaching Club. I have all sorts of resources for you to walk in this path, because it's what I'm all about. I'm here for y'all. Take care. Much love, many blessings. Have a good rest of the moon in Cancer, and I'll be back soon with moon in Leo, and then we're going to talk about the Scorpio sun and all of this other stuff. So much love, many blessings. Talk to you soon. Bye.